I will drop that bitch. I will drop whole lot of red if you don't. Yeah!
Those were the noises foreshadowing everything we've seen play out for Mario Judah, the producer turned rapper.
Like, cause at first I was just trying to be a producer, just work with different artists and everything. And like a lot of the artists, local artists I was working with just was expecting me to just keep making free beats and, you know what I'm saying, like just doing all the work for them. They not putting in no work. So I got a point in time where I got frustrated.
Who became an overnight viral star thanks to his video clip for Die Very Rough, racking up millions of views on Twitter.
Oh my, I have found you, nigga. Don't you run from me, little nigga.
Leading to the internet latching onto him as a meme.
I'm the predator of the prey that is hiding. Oh my, I have found you, nigga.
Spiraling its success to where it has over 11 million views on the video itself. This landed him on Genius.
It's funny, like when I made the record, I had no intention of being racist in any way. I mean, you know, nigga, like come on, I'm black, what the fuck?
And even a spot on Rollin' Loud where he went a little too hard.
Hey man, where the fuck is Mario Judah?
I'm a big dog, big bad. I'm the predator of the prey.
And as does tend to happen with viral moments, these quickly dissipated and people were left pondering whether Mario would be heard of again. Enter Playboi Carti, who, goes without saying, has been teasing his fans with his upcoming album Whole Lotta Red going on 2 years now, which has seen one of the most debauched album releases in history. And as Mario Judah explained in this interview here with Kids Take Over, Mario, before his newfound internet fame, was just a regular everyday fan of Carti's.
I was doing this before I was an artist. Like I was one of the fans in his comment section, like, bro, please drop Whole Lotta Red. Like bro's fire. Like he's a rock star too, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
which eventually materialized into an idea for Mario to try to force Carti's hand to release an album by giving these warnings that if Carti didn't drop himself, Mario would drop a Whole Lotta Red instead.
This is not a game. This is not a drill. This is not a test. Drop Whole Lotta Red now, or else I will drop it!
And Mario was relentless with this, and as Playboi Carti was tweeting cryptic broken English and sharing his sassy vampire photos for his next cover of Vogue, Mario was previewing his own baby voice inspired music, trying to prompt Carti to drop. And although to the outside looking in, this could be seen as a desperate attempt to go viral, what Mario was able to do was tap into this long-running sentiment of frustration and anger from Carti fans, and all of a sudden he had this very powerful community of hyper-focused internet kids rallying behind him that was getting him literally hundreds of thousands of views, where in the space of a couple weeks he doubled his Instagram followers, going from the 2nd of December where he had 263k followers to now where he stands at nearly 530. And the next move from Judah would come in the form of actually releasing this Whole Lotta Red themed music with this video clip right here. And this showed he was dead serious about embracing this moment to the fullest, and as fans virally shared the video around, it hit over 1 million views in under 24 hours. To put this into perspective, his music video before this that had been out for over 2 months doesn't even have 1 million views yet. And it's also important to note that Mario Judah doesn't have this major label marketing system behind him. He's doing all of this independently.
Do you plan on signing then, or I'm sure there's like so many things going on through your head right now, right?
at this very second, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, like, I believe in freedom. It got to be right. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to or looking at it.
So to conjure up all of this hype and anticipation just off the strength of the internet organically sharing your message and content is impressive. But this wasn't enough for Mario, and he kept up the warnings for Carti that he was going to drop more music if he didn't.
So, you know, just drop on the 11th. If you don't, I'm gonna release the rest of Whole Lotta Red. It's that simple. I don't need to scream this time. I've said it too many times. Drop on the 11th, or else I will drop Whole Lotta Red for you.
And he delivered on this promise a few days later, dropping a mini EP of sorts, Whole Lotta Red, which was 4 brief tracks from Mario doing his finest Carti impression. And to nobody's surprise at this point, the internet ate this up, with the songs getting millions of plays on YouTube in the space of a few days. And perhaps the most peculiar aspect of this moment is how everything from Judah has been embraced. For the most part, the songs are being praised, enjoyed, and there's been very little backlash to everything he's been doing. A far cry from the usual hip-hop outlawing that happens when a new artist blatantly copies someone else's music. Think about when YB and Namir came out and people thought he was copying Take, or when O Trapstar supposedly stole the lyrics from Comethazine's Piped Up for his song Chopper. Those were huge controversial moments, but the negative hysteria from the hip-hop internet that surrounded those situations doesn't seem to be happening in this instance. Instead, it's just 13-year-old Carti fans typing slat in the comments of Mario Judah's IG posts. And it's probably due to the fact that Mario Judah is obviously paying homage to Carti in a sense, and it's more doused in this veil of a joke more than anything else, but it's interesting to witness a rapper being embraced for basically entirely copying someone else's wave. And fans have speculated how Carti himself feels about this situation, and although Mario has said that Carti hasn't reached out to him in any way, there is no way that Carti would be oblivious to what's going on. And in fact, we've seen people who are tied to Playboi Carti's camp come out and speak against Mario. Ken Carson, an up-and-coming rapper who is actually signed to Playboi Carti's Opium label, said fuck Mario Judah on Twitter, and Ronnie Lee, Playboi Carti's hairstylist, tweeted out in the midst of the Mario Judah Carti madness that she's sick of people riding other people's waves, which people thought was directed towards Mario. And I don't think it's unreasonable to assume that if people close to Carti feel like this, Carti would feel much different about an artist blatantly ripping him off like this. And Mario Judah is self-aware of this. In this interview with Anthony Fantano, in explaining his rationale behind what's going on, he had this to say.
Or try to alert him or scare him by saying that I'm gonna make a song sound exactly like him. Like, what rapper wants that to happen, right?
However, Mario doesn't seem to be letting up with this at all, and he has plans to continue dropping more installments of his version of A Whole Lot of Red if Carti continues to not drop music.
He really needs to come through and like drop it like now. I don't even want to wait till Christmas. Like, I'm still going to continue to threaten him with songs until, because he might lie again, bro. Like, Playboi Carti is to not be trusted when it comes to dates, bro. He's not to be trusted because he has lied time and time again.
And whilst Mario Judah has far from established himself as his own artist or been able to get people to take him seriously as an artist just yet, for him to conjure up this idea and for it to work effectively to the point where he's getting millions of views across YouTube and Instagram, it's definitely bought him time and relevance for the moment. And it'll be interesting to see what he tries to follow this up with once this whole Carti Whole Lot of Red saga is done for. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think Mario can outlast this meme? Do you think he's going to have some staying power after this? Or do you think he's just going to fade into irrelevance like we've seen happen with many memes in the past? Make sure to let us know how you guys feel about it in the comments. But that's all from me today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to check out the other No Jumper videos on the screen right now. Peace.